I'm here on Washington Boulevard in downtown Culver City, right by National Boulevard, landmark over there, where a cyclist was hit in a hit and run by an illegal criminal driver that Albert Vera and Dan O'Brien on the city council induced to come pouring over the border here to help influence the votes so that drivers mythologize themselves as victims, whine that there's too much traffic. Look, there's no traffic. Why aren't people going to work? All these drivers are somehow able to afford their cars and their homes. Elon Musk, Donald Trump, this is where the fraud is happening. These fraudsters perpetrated by council members Albert Vera and Elon Musk, who are scamming the government out of billions of dollars. How do you survive? How do you have all these cars if you don't go to work? I don't care that it's Saturday. People work on Saturdays. And so they complained and they bitched and moaned. So they took out the protected bike lane, added a second vehicle lane, and created a bus bike lane so that bus riders have to get stuck behind cyclists. Good job, Albert. Good job, Dan. And what happened here? You have this center turn lane where twice in the last week I've seen police officers stopped and issuing tickets to people who parked there. Dan O'Brien and Albert Vera are putting police lives in danger for their extreme pro-car agenda, because the police have to be standing out in the street here. Well, what happened to block that way on National and Wesley? A pedestrian was killed by a driver. What happened a block further that way on Washington and Robertson? A motorcyclist was killed on Black Friday. For Albert Vera, that's his least favorite kind of Friday. A very racist guy. And what do? Do we protect our precious, beautiful police officers who I'm in love with and I want to marry them? I want to marry them all in a pansexual ceremony. No, what's he do? He puts their lives in danger by having them issuing tickets to their own criminal, illegal constituents who drive their cars, want their $1 million lane, their big welfare project here. But meanwhile, tenants in Culver City who face eviction only get a measly $150,000 fund to pay for legal counsel against these illegal criminal landlords who try and convict them without just cause and harass them and sexually extort them. So apparently these guys are just for a whole lot of crime, for destroying America. Hey, Dan O'Brien, Albert Vera, if you hate America so much, why don't you leave? Just leave this country. I'll help you pack. Putting our cops in danger out here. You all are trying to get cops killed with your illegal, extremist, pro-car agenda, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop, you bums. Stop the cop hatred, Albert. Stop it, Dan.